Hail! Thrand here. This is a video reply to Lord Noah from Phoenix, Arizona. Let me remove my top here for y'all. I'm from the Kingdom of Ansteorra, in the Shire of Squires. And I've been fighting my very unusual style here for years now. Matter of fact, I started the SCA going to my first event when I was 14 years old, Chicken of the Sea event, and fought with boffers. Oh! Not bad. Got a dent in the plate. Nice. Now that's from Rattan. Not bad at all. Nice dents. Noah, you said you had a problem with money and funds, and I don't know what you have for SCA gear. I was doing this as a courtesy to show you what we consider a kingdom level blow or a legal blow in Ansteorra. That is not considered excessive as it is in some kingdoms. In some kingdoms they wear full plate and throw lighter blows than we do. We're allowed to wear minimals. So I did this as courtesy to show you this. We can tone it down a bit if we're just doing some light sparring. That's fine by me. But if it is a tourney, grand melee, or a ward, expect it to be hit like this in the SCA. It's common, especially if you don't call the first shot and they throw a courtesy blow. But anyway, what I'll let you know, the most expensive item you'll need is your helmet. It has to be legal. You can't have anything over an inch gap and made of good steel. 14 gauge up on the top, 16 on the sides. You're going to need 1 1/4 rattan. Rattan's kind of expensive, but not as expensive as the helmet. It is going to be at least 1 1/4, at least strapping tape. You have to mark the thrusting tip and have a basket. I have a wire basket on this, not period for the Viking, but it feels much better than trying to fight with a gauntlet. But if you want to fight with an axe, you can look up rules on this. I don't know, you're in the SCA, you should know. They should be the same here to make foam and rubber hose and leather and so on into an axe. So you can use an axe or any type of cudgel or anything you like. If you use 2 swords, you can have 2 baskets. Same rules apply. Shield, if it's got a basket on the shield, or this one is center grip, you can get away with a half gauntlet. I don't have a half gauntlet to show you right this second. It said I left it over in my armor box, but I don't think I wear a half gauntlet of this if I'm required. If not, I'll try to get away without it and just a glove and say it's a gauntlet. That's just me. But anyway, I've got my form of elbow cops and forearms. That's necessary to make sure you don't break your elbows, especially with blows being thrown as that. I have no shoulder armor, no body armor. I don't fight with that. I don't get hit that often. Seriously, I do not get hit in the body or the legs that often. I don't have leg armor either. I'm wearing my kidney belt. This one is legal as far as I still know, 4 inches. I use it down here. They may have changed some requirements. You might want to check on it. A lot of people like wider ones. That protects your kidneys so you don't get hit in the kidneys and end up pissing blood. You have to have your cup on. I have my cup on right now, or your codpiece. Very, very important. I think it's as important as a helmet, if not more, back in the day. And knee protection. The knee is not a legal target, nor the shin, unless we're doing high persona. Then you might need shin guards. You want to do a high persona duel? We can work something out possibly. Let's spar first and have some fun. Got these. Make sure you have some that are legal. And that's it. That's your minimals. We are famed in Ansteorra for fighting in minimal armor, so we have maximum mobility and throwing the hardest blows. So you put those two together, we're pretty insane. But I'm sure you'll have fun if you're used to fighting in the SCA, and let's make this thing happen then. Nicely done. Pick up your shoulders. We're going to be talking about sword and shield against the Naginata, and we're going to go for this right now and see what would have happened if Viking would have just stuck with his good old sword and shield.
It glanced off my helmet.
I understand Noah fights in Amtgard, which is basically boffer style fighting. I'm not big into boffer style fighting. It's not as realistic for my time period. Doesn't work well with the cast blow and my large round shield. But you may be looking at this, Noah, you may be looking at this thinking, your knight might not agree, or the squire you hang out with might not use a shield like this. I'm doing a 9th century style. The focus of my channel is to recreate actual historical fighting, and I actually do that in the society. When I go out and play, I go out and try to be as realistic as possible to my time period. There's a lot of great people here in our shire that do the same thing, like my good buddy Lord Gordon Redwolf Actually, I'm a High Lord. I have a thistle for armor making and helping others, being an armor monger, helping others to fight, to get out and fight if they need armor. So if you'd like to come down here, I know you've challenged me because you want to test my skill, which is great. I understand this. Which I always accept all challenges. If I'm at a melee, a grand melee, a tourney, a war, anywhere, I do pickup fights. Anybody wants to fight with me, anybody I think that's better than me or has some kind of skills that I haven't seen yet from another kingdom, or something I want to experience, I see them fight, I go up and ask them. So you're going to get to fight. It's not a problem. It's unavoidable. If you go to an SCA fighter practice here in the Shire of Sea Winds, just Corpus Christi, Texas, I make sure I can show up because I'm having trouble playing like I used to. I don't get to attend. I'll show up. I'll make sure I'm there for you. If we happen to meet up at Gulf War, I haven't been to Pennsic or anything, or Australia Wars or anything like that in a long time. So let's say if I can make it to Gulf War this year or next, whenever it comes up, we can meet up there. Just make sure I know where your encampment is and who you're with, and I can let you know where mine's at. And I'm sure on the field we'll run into each other for pickup fights. If you go around asking for Thrand, somebody's going to know who I am. I enjoy doing this. I enjoy testing my style. I've had lots of squires and knights underestimate the round shield and the longsword and even try to fight me with little bucklers, like punch bucklers, and realize, well, no, this is effective as any regular shield, if not more so, because it's a different style. It's a style that I started working on myself, very much like Roland Warzeka's style. He uses a HEMA, and yes, I would do a HEMA style match with you if you chose to, but I don't have the proper gambesons right now or proper blades to do so, and I like using a cast blow style, which is very much like the SCA snapshot. As you can see, the power we demonstrated earlier, our blows are full force. If you're using a one-handed weapon, there's no restrictions on how you swing it, how much power you can put into it. It's just courtesy if we tone down our blows. So if you come down here, be expecting hard shots. People don't call things here. I was baptized by fire when I was 17 years old with a waiver my father had to sign so I could go out and fight. Okay, so I had bruises from head to toe. People come out, they fight, they get injured, they never come back. There's other people that come out, they fight, and they just love it. They love the bruises, they love the fighting. You don't even feel it. You just go out there and get used to it. You know what's good, what's not, you fight. And that's what I like about the SCA. I like HEMA. I very much love the style of unarmored combat that they have. It's great. I love the harness fetched in later century as well that they recreate. But the SCA is great for the 9th century. It's great all the way up to about the 13th century. For my style, it will shine. So since you challenge me, I say we'll do this. The only other thing I have a little grievance with is you call me a scrub. Sounds like something off of WoW, World of Warcraft or something. So I'm assuming you're a gamer, LARPer, amp guarder. Nothing wrong with that. But you're also putting down anybody I've ever fought with. Anybody I've bested, even once in a fight. I fought them 10 times and I beat them. You're putting them down. So if anybody's out there who's fought with old Thrand, Lord Thrand, be sure and give him a video if you want. I mean, Noah, maybe they'll reply to you as well. They might show up as well if you come down to Ansteorra or to fighter practice here at the Shire of Sea Winds. Maybe they can show up as well and attend, and they might want to have some sparring as well, because I'm sure you would enjoy it. I do. I enjoy sparring with as many people as possible. So I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you, one other thing I want to bring up, I'll leave you with this. We have done lots of fighting on my channel. I'm assuming you're a new viewer and a new sub, a new subscriber. We appreciate that. Hope you stay with us. I like your channel as well. I mean, I subscribe to your channel. I like your video. But our original videos show SCA style fighting at fighter practice here at Sea Winds, and those are over 6 years old. The videos you're looking at are over 6 years old, and I can show you that. I've also done some boffer style. We even show our points in our lightsaber video. The boffers do not behave like real swords, even in single sword combat. They have a lot of bounce, a lot of give if you use any extreme force with them. You know, they're not real fun to get hit in the head with. As far as I know, Amp Guard usually doesn't hit to the head. Yeah. Oh, all right. Yeah. nothing. Ah! Yeah, he hit me at the last, but I got your arm.
Yeah, you got me across the wrist with it.
Oh! Yep. Oh! Whoa! We did some fighting with that as well, and I've done some steel fighting in our videos and stuff as well, where we simulate it. We don't go quite all out because we don't have all the gear. I mean, heck, if you really want, and we can obtain the armor, we can do some Battle of the Nation style bouts. I'd be all in for that as well. I mean, go all out with blunts if that's what you like. But I think the safest thing to do, and to end the video on, is let's first meet up at the SCA, where it's all legal and no one's going to get sued, and it's a waiver already. Bring your fighter card, because I'm not sure if we'll have anybody here. We should have somebody to okay you, but you got to have a fighter card to fight in the SCA, current one. And come on down, get a hold of me, contact me. I'm on Facebook, Thrand Godfrey. Make friends with me on Facebook, I'll be friends with you, just like you're in our boat crew. We accept you as one of us. So I'm always there to test my skill, test new techniques, and that's what I do. So I mean, that's the fun. If it doesn't turn out viable in the SCA and other combat styles, and it doesn't work in any of them, it probably didn't work back then either, pretty much. But a lot of our techniques I will add that we show on the channel when we did our shield techniques, sword and shield, axe and shield. That's just not legal in any reenactment group because it's too dangerous. It's just stuff that they might have done back then, so scribed in sagas and so on. We're into that. We're into historical recreation of ancient combat and, well, as you know, experimental archaeology, testing armor and arms and see what they can do and max them out, find out all about it. But anyway, hope you all enjoyed the video and little clips we've shown. And be sure and subscribe to our channel, like us, and you too, Noah. I'm hoping you like us. I assume you do, or you wouldn't be wanting to fight with me. And to me, that's a sign of love and respect. I hope you mean it that way. But anyway, and also you can go to our Thrand YouTube boat crew. It's a private group. That's where he originally posted this video, and you all can see his video. I'll have a link in the description below. And ask to be members. We'll surely let you in. You can also like us on our like page, the Thrand and Elgrim's World and Remembrance on Facebook. And you can also help us out on PayPal if you want through thrand@yahoo.com, which is our PayPal ID, and an email address if you want to get a hold of us to send us any items to test or what have you, or requests like he did. You don't have to come out in the open with a video if you don't want. You can send a request to me you'd like to show up at fighter practice and do some sparring, or if you want me to come to one of your events, if I can make it, I'll try. Just a lot of stuff in real life I can't do at the moment. You could also help us. If you would like, you can help us over at Patreon with monthly donations. That's www.patreon.com/Thrand, Thrand. And I'm going to end this with one last thing before I say farewell. It is not the Thane and Thrand channel. Thane is just like Thane, Thane. Thane is the closest thing in Viking, like Thane, to Lord, because I am a Lord in the SCA, like High Lord Thrand, which I don't go around saying high thing because it sounds ridiculous. But Thane is the closest thing I can use and get away with, because if I said Jarl, that's an Earl, not an Earl in the SCA. So, but it's Thane Thrand. Thane is not a person. It's not Thane and Thrand. But anyway, hope that settles some stuff that we've been having little things about. And like I said, we have hard-hitting blows, so be prepared for that. I will tone it down a bit if you like, but let's have some fun. And farewell.